I grew up in the town of Tignish in a few years ago. I'm not going to let you know. But anyway, and I wish everybody that comes to PEI to go up to Tignish, and people are very friendly, and we'll give you a tour of the oyster farm and we'll have a great time. We take them out in dories. Usually my brother Wyatt or Gordon usually takes them out in a dory, and they go out here. I guess I can't say it, out yonder. But anyway, we take them out and show them from the stages of oysters, like from spat to first year, second year and third year. Usually takes 3 to 4 years to grow them, and they're usually call them my Gooseberry Bay oysters. Every day I usually have a dozen oysters or more, because they're the best tasting oyster in the world. They're the longest lasting oysters out of the water in the world, and you can't beat PEI oysters. Malpeque oysters, everybody loves them.
I don't think there's a place on the planet that's got as many good oysters as right here. This is the epicenter of oyster culture for Canada. One guy came in and ate 36.
36.
3 dozen oysters.
He did.
We serve baked in the half shell with Parmesan cheese and bacon, and we serve them pan-fried on a baguette with cow's old cheese and sun-dried tomato, and we serve them fresh on the half shell with lemon, hot sauce, and we do a chutney here. My favorite way would have to be fresh on the half shell.
Most I love about Western PEI is the atmosphere, how people help each other and party.
And we'll be serving the best oysters in the world. Good day on the beach or in the shores,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Go out and see where the oysters are actually from. Go to Malpeque Bay and see where the best oysters come from.
Exactly.
We're the very first oyster shucking competition in the country. We're the biggest and the best oyster shucking competition in the country. And we'll go through close to 20,000 oysters.
Jeff says to me, well, you're not allowed on the committee unless you start to eat oysters. So I had the first one, and then I started to really, really like them, and they're such a treat. So that's a treat to have now.
We were named the greatest oyster in the world at the 1899 World's Fair in Paris, and ever since that day, you can go to any oyster house in the world and see Malpeque oysters on the menu.
Whenever the sun comes up in the morning, you couldn't ask for a better place to be. Quiet, very kind people. It's a beautiful place to see. I've traveled around the world, and I just think this is a wonderful spot to live.
If you have ever seen anything in your life, if you have ever experienced anything in your life, you make sure you come up to the North Cape Coastal Drive, capital for the oyster industry of the world. Malpeque oysters, the best in the world. Tyne Valley Oyster Festival, the greatest in the world. What do you think?
That's no way I can top that one.
Well,